You are now listening to the world-famous Gamer Boyz Podcast.
What's good, fam? Welcome to another episode of the Gamer Boyz Podcast. I am your host, Jorge. I got my homeboy over here, Pilot Hero.
What is up, everybody? We are here. We are back. We are live. We are excited. And we smell good.
I sure hope so.
Yeah, and it's cold.
Yeah.
And it's cold as balls.
It's definitely super cold outside. We finally got a winter storm, which, I don't know, I think it's cool. It's Christmas, man. You got to have some snow.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people that grew up in areas where there's a bunch of snow, and now they live like in LA, and they're upset because they don't get the winter storms that we get to celebrate, you know, whatever, Thanksgiving and Christmas. So
yeah,
I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I feel blessed. I fucking hate the snow. The snow can eat shit.
This is how I feel.
I think
Ready
it
to
sucks.
party.
I'm ready to fucking party. I mean, yeah, if I had a nickel for every time I've had a snow shower, it'd be there. But fucking hate the snow. Snow sucks. Snow days are great. Snow days are fantastic. Snow days are my friend. But I don't really like the fact that the snow's cold.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it. Fuck the snow.
I think it's all right.
Eat shit, snow.
I think it brings out the vibes for Christmas, so, you know, I'm good with it.
I'm a, like, if the snow is far away kind of guy, you know, like then we're homies.
Yeah.
Otherwise the snow is just ass.
Yeah. So what do you got going on, man? How's your weekend?
Had a good weekend. Had a pretty good weekend. I'm coming up close to my vacation finally. So
nice.
Yeah, that'll be fun. We're going to be going to Disneyland.
Nice.
It's more of like preparations for that, really, because we're trying to mentally prepare our children to go to a place filled with a lot of people that are, you know, 50-50 with masks and yeah, strategize. And me and my wife never had to like strategize a form of action at Disneyland before, but we have to. Kids, new policies, COVID, you know, all that shit. So we'll see how it goes. But other than that, nothing new, man. Just excited to see some snow. Stay the fuck away from me, you know, snow. But
how long are you gonna be gone for?
I'm going to be gone for about a week.
Perfect. So, you know, storms and stuff, and you go and be in pretty decent weather. I'm sure it'll be like high 70s.
I hope so.
So,
I really hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be sweet.
What's up, AK Peak in the chat? I don't know if that's one of your homies or anything like that, but they're saying,
that's
people
my girl.
that drive in the snow suck.
Yes.
Absolutely. So I had for the school commute this morning, taking my son to school, I had to leave a little bit earlier because, like you said, it snows and all of a sudden they forget how to drive. So you got to like compensate for that. So we left a little bit earlier, but yeah, we made it good in good time, and you know, you got to get ready for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, agreed. I think that's the biggest thing. Like, you could be a great driver, but you're never safe.
Yeah.
Literally, you're never safe. Unless you're driving a big rig that is impossible to flip, which we know that that's not the case.
The Tesla Model X.
The Tesla Model X is known to have like proper buoyancy with, you know, the street. So if like some car somehow managed to flip it, it's got like
it'll flip back over.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard it was non-flippable, but I wasn't sure if that was the truth or was it more of like if it does flip, it'll actually flip back on its tires.
Flips back on its
own, yeah, I mean,
pretty crazy. But hey, you know, you heard about the Titanic. It was unsinkable, and they sunk that bitch.
What's up, Francisco Villarreal?
Yeah, let's go.
Thanks for tuning in.
Let's go, Punch. Hell yeah.
Hey, remember, if you guys tuning in, chatting with us, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to shave my head, and he's trying to get pink neon hair. So we're gonna do that if we get a certain amount of subscribers. Yeah. But make sure you tell your people, come on by and chat with us.
Absolutely. Yeah, please. We also did put out a post stating that we're going to go live. So if you have people that you guys might know might be interested in the podcast, let them know. I mean, even if you don't think they're going to be interested, you just send them to us anyways, because we're interesting. We can convince a Eskimo to sell ice to another Eskimo. How's that saying go? I don't fucking know.
I think it's I could sell cocaine to a nun.
There you
Something
go.
like that.
That's it. That's the one.
Yes.
That's the one.
You guys should go over those collections behind you guys.
I like it.
What collections? The art pieces or what's going on?
Yeah, the art pieces.
And then we got Brandon Austin in the chat.
Let's
What's
fucking
up,
go.
Mr. Big Schlong and Roger. Not much. Just hanging out, you know. About to take a drink out of my goyaki yerba mate.
Hell yeah.
So, right on time.
Yeah, right on time. How loud is that, chat? I'd love to hear it. Is that loud?
I tried to show off and it went down the wrong side.
Wrong tube?
Yeah, wrong pipe.
Dang,
Yeah.
that sucks.
I got the sparkling grapefruit ginger. It's really good. So thank you guys over at Goyaki for hooking us up with fabulous drinks. Make sure you go over to goyaki.com, check out the store locator, and enter your zip code, and it'll tell you basically any store in your area that carries the product.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So obviously, me and Roger haven't worn headphones since like the season 1, very beginning of our show.
Halfway through it. Even.
Yeah. Wearing headphones is awesome because you can hear every little detail.
Right.
So like hearing yourself is better, obviously.
It definitely helps, yeah.
But like when it's just Roger and I right here and we're just kind of, it's a basic show. It's like, why do we need headphones for? But we're mixing things up. We got the soundboard hooked up again. We got other stuff going on. That's where we got the headphones. So.
We got an intro. Did you guys see it? How can I hear it in the chat? 10 for 10? Can I get a song request?
Yeah, we could play some songs for you guys.
But we, with this said, yeah, like Jorge was saying, our headphones allow us to, hear every detail. We're connected to a small mixer and also connected to a soundboard, and also gives us access to like Twitter posts, YouTube videos, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Stuff that we weren't really able to show you guys before. So this is bitching.
Yeah.
I'm stoked. This is gonna be sweet.
Well, yeah, we went live with you guys, so we had to switch up the way we do things so you guys could see also when we're actually talking about it. So
yeah,
it's a benefit of going live and not just having an audio one. And then also I did want to bring up, which I forgot to talk about last week, and we got to like brag about it a little bit. A couple things actually. But one of the things being, if you listen to our podcast audio wise over on Spotify, you could now, we have video on Spotify. And I think really
sick.
We are the very first gaming podcast, gaming entertainment podcast, whatever you want to call us.
That has gained access to this.
Yeah, that has access to video capability on
Spotify. That's
Spotify.
sick, dude. Which is pretty badass. The quality is sick. It's when he was explaining it to me that we gained access to it, I wanted to see it for myself, and it's just basically a YouTube video, but it's not a YouTube player. It's their own Spotify player, which is sick. So it's pretty bitchin'. I haven't messed with it myself yet, but
our last episode basically is our first one on there. Mm-hmm. So this episode, what we're talking about right now, is gonna go on Spotify. So obviously, like, if we interact with you guys in the chat, we talk to you guys, then, it's not that big of a deal. But right. Brandon, Big Cock Brandon, is going to be on all over Spotify now.
Yeah.
So that's a little benefit of hanging out with us and talking to us in the chat.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. I'm looking forward to seeing more partnerships, with our guys over at Anchor and at Spotify, which is pretty bitchin'. It's pretty sweet though, because it's Jorge showed me the email, and I'm not saying it's super inclusive, or exclusive. Yeah.
Well, really,
but
I think
the fact is like we got an invitation,
yeah,
and not a lot of people did. So we're taking it for what it is.
Yeah. If you go on YouTube and you watch YouTube videos, one of the commercials going around right now is the new Spotify feature, which is the video capability and stuff like that. So big shout out to Anchor and Spotify for, giving us the opportunity to do that. But I think, like as far as I know, Joe Rogan, which is one of the biggest podcasts out there, and maybe like 3 or 4 other podcasts, like really, really big podcasts, were the only people that had video. And then now they're trying to implement this out there. They sent us an invitation. I did all the stuff I needed to do, and then they're like, hell yeah, you guys have access, so we're on there.
Yeah.
So I want to say it. First gaming podcast to have video over on Spotify. So we really appreciate you guys here on YouTube. But obviously, if you guys want to rewatch us, you could either do the YouTube or Spotify, whatever. But
we like you here. I like you guys here on YouTube because we like to be able to interact with you guys. It's fucking rad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check it out on Spotify. I don't know what difference it makes there.
Probably it's just a video,
right?
Like it's just a video, no chat, nothing like that. It's just like a replay video, basically. But it's just cool to. Some people are Spotify only; they don't really go to YouTube or anything like that. So, having video on there, I think, means a lot. So it's really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. That's sick.
Yeah, Corey in the chat. What's up, Corey?
Let's go. Clapping cheeks.
Yeah, right. Another thing I wanted to mention is they have the Spotify like top stuff, like top podcasts you listen to, top music or whatever. So I got the analytics, and this is one of the ones that I really liked. So it says in this year, we had 33 episodes, and we were listened to in 10 different countries.
Damn.
So, when we do say world famous, we are world famous. So we were in 10 different countries this year, people listening to us. And then our hours listened to us went up 144%. So that's really cool. So obviously,
let's go, bitches,
are listening to us. The one downfall is it says 33 episodes. There's 50. We have an episode a week, so there's 52 weeks. So we should be closer to the 50 episodes. So hopefully, 2020. What are we to? 2022. We're gonna hopefully bring you guys 52 episodes.
Absolutely. And the reason why we bring up the subscriptions, guys, this isn't a hashtag ad. Just to understand that we want to do this full time. This would be sick to do all the time. I want to get to the point where we can make an episode for you guys every day of the week. This way, you guys have something to listen to, someone to listen to, someone to watch throughout the week at work. I know I do. I rely on specific people to get on so that I can listen to their podcast, whether it be live or not. But when it's not live, it's unfortunate because I wish it was live every single day. It's something to kind of see and chat with and stuff like that. So if we can get there, that'd be sick. So subscribe, like, hit that reminder button when you guys want to know when we come back again, which will be next Thursday.
Yeah, there's quite a few new people in the chat here, so all you guys should be subscribing to us. Corey does say, and I will say Corey before he even says anything, those are my headphones. So, but he does say Roger is sporting those Packer colors. But those are my headphones.
I mean, hey, you know what? We're taking it we're running with it.
Yeah. You're Aaron Rodgers Packers fan for the night.
So I mean, since we're on the topic, what do you know about football? Do you know anything about football?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So like, do you have a specific team? I
don't have a fantasy football award over there for no reason.
Oh well, fuck. Do you want to talk about this just for a brief moment?
Yeah.
We have a lot of sports fans in the chat right now. I know a lot of you guys aren't. I mean, such as myself, I'm very particular about my sports. So I just would love to hear, what did you grow up liking as far as football? Like what team, and then kind of go from there, I guess, or what inspired you to be the team that you go for?
Football, I'm a Atlanta Falcons fan.
Okay.
They're horrible right now. They've been horrible since Tom Brady clapped them cheeks.
Since they were about to
win,
and then
Tom Brady
quickly lost because Tom Brady turned the on switch on. Mm-hmm. Got it. I remember this year.
Yeah, so I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan. I just like the whole color scheme. I have family in Atlanta, Georgia, so I just like everything about Atlanta and everything. So one of my favorite players was Michael Vick.
Okay.
He's kind of like, one of the first quarterbacks that started the whole running with the ball and scoring more touchdowns than actually, passing, stuff like that. So he was very dynamic and stuff. So
that's tight.
When I was younger, I thought that was really cool. So that's kind of what my team is. But, the Raiders are in Las Vegas now. So I would say I'm a Las Vegas Raider fan just because they're in our state now.
Got it.
Because before that, we didn't have any pro team in our state.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and this is a stupid question, but is there rules? Are there rules to like who you can like?
Some people have rules. I'm seeing boo Falcons. That's because he's a Panthers fan, and the Falcons usually clap them cheeks. But I don't know.
Shit.
I think it's a hard thing when you don't have a team at your home state. I think you can kind of do whatever you want.
Okay, that's fair.
But
right? I mean,
diehards, I mean, there's people
they
like
go to the people that are next to you, huh? Like the closest
kind
to
of,
your
yeah,
state or something?
yeah. So a lot of people are 49er fans,
Okay.
you know, stuff
Right.
like that. I'm more of, just because where we grew up, I'm more of a player type fan. Like if there's a really good player that I really like, I kind of go for that.
You follow them. And
Yeah,
stuff,
and then
okay.
also too, like once I started playing fantasy football, you know, you have, like I might have, say Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay. So I want Aaron Rodgers to do really good. So if he's playing the Falcons, I kind of want him still to do good, even though I want the Falcons to win.
Right.
But I really need him to do good so he can get me
wow.
points.
So this is like a strategic.
Yeah. So that's kind of like, I'm more of a player fan than actual team, just because we don't really, except for now. But the Raiders, they're all right.
Well, we live in a gambling state, so if I can make some money, I'll take all the tips I can get.
Yeah.
So, but that's pretty cool. Yeah. My friends know that I don't have a team. They know that I don't go for anybody particularly. But when I do invest my time into something such as a sport, I literally go all in all the time. And then I'll have my favorite players. I'd get annoyed over certain substitutes and stuff like that. I mean, I'm very big into NBA, so obviously I'm referencing that for now. But yeah, I don't know. I think I need to pick a team finally. You know?
Yeah.
I'll pick a team.
I think you should.
I think next year my New Year's resolution.
So I haven't actually kept up because I didn't play fantasy this year or the year before.
Okay.
Because
So
of
you had a
COVID.
date. Yeah.
So I was like, you know, I'll probably get players and those guys will end up getting COVID and not play. So I'm like, nah, I'll just like sit out. So I haven't really been paying attention to the new guys that came into the league and, you know, stuff like that. So, but yeah, it's fun, dude.
That's cool. I mean, a lot of people do it. I want to jump on because just want to fit in.
Hey, chat real quick. Who should Roger cheer for starting next year?
Unbiased.
Whoever wins the
decision.
Super Bowl.
Whoever wins the Super Bowl, I have to go for them. Who's going for?
I don't know. I don't really know.
How far are we?
Probably
into the
Tom Brady
season,
and the
guys?
Bucks.
Like, oh, okay. Probably. How we looking, chat? Like, I'd love to know. These guys are.
I think there's a little delay, so we'll see what they say. But
No, I'm with it.
Francisco says the Steelers. That's always a good bet.
The Steelers.
The Steelers.
Oh man.
And I heard Big Ben, the quarterback, he's retiring after this year. That's what I heard. So
Okay. Well, I hope there is not a fight. But dude, there's a fight breaking out in the chat.
Steelers, we got Michaela. Thanks for joining the chat. She says the
Fuck
49ers.
The 40. Did you say Winers?
Yeah, the 49ers.
The Niners. Let's go.
And her man forced her to be a Panthers fan, so I'm sorry about that. I mean, that's almost grounds for divorce.
Dude, well, I went to visit them out in Utah. Shout out, you guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks for the hospitality. They have an insanely awesome like fan base. Like they have an amazing fan base towards the Panthers. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like they have like the
I see his posts all the
craftsmanship.
time.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
So it's cool. I like the community.
Being the level-headed person that he is, Corey, he says honestly, Raiders are in Nevada now, so that's kind of.
This is the rule, right? This is the rule.
It's just we never had a team till now, so now that's what I said. Like I love the Falcons, but also I'll get Las Vegas Raiders gear. I'll cheer for them. I want to go to a game.
Now I know there's a significant difference in college football and in the NFL.
Yeah.
But hypothetically speaking, and now I don't know, this might be a game changer as far as questions go because we're talking about NFL specifically, so we might only care for that. But if the Nevada Wolfpack was suddenly the NFL, would they get chewed up and spit out and booed off stage?
I mean, the Nevada Wolfpack sucks. Just
Yeah.
they've done good this year, but you know, there's divisions.
Okay, right.
There's like the Mountain Division or whatever we're at.
Okay.
They're not. If they went and played like Auburn or Alabama, they get smoked.
So there's no team in the NFL they could beat, basically, right? Because it's just a different playing field.
Yeah, it's way
wild.
different.
Dude, see, that blows my mind. I love hearing that. It blows my mind. So, yeah, I don't know how it works. I'd love to.
Well, it's even like in basketball, you know, they have the Final Four, which basically any school can go into and stuff like that.
Right.
I think the best UNR's ever made it to was maybe the Sweet 16, and they lost the first round.
That's wild.
And that's out of all the schools, so it's always like the same Kentucky,
right.
Same Gonzaga type teams that go to the Final Four.
And obviously this is all like hypothetical and spectating, but I mean, I only ask because there was that year where the All-Stars, Michael Jordan, we had all of them, all the big boys, they were all on the All-Stars team. They had to practice, but they had to practice against, I might be mistaken, guys, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they went against North Carolina, the team, so that they can practice against them. And they got clapped up by a team that's already been formed, though, in their defense, so we're talking about
they probably weren't trying, though.
A team of just number ones, you know what I mean? Like, these guys are like, give me the ball. Because, the documentary, these guys fought all the time for the ball. They weren't cohesive, and then suddenly it just clicked, right?
Yeah.
So, I was just curious to see if like any any college team would be good enough.
There's a big difference, and then also too, like
crazy.
You also got to think of, say like all the guys this year on UNR. I think they did pretty decent, but say all those guys, probably 0 of them are gonna make it into the NFL.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's a big difference.
That's sad.
But you go to Auburn, you go to Alabama, Florida, any of those teams like that, and there's probably 1 or 2 guys that will make it into the NFL out of this class.
That's wild.
So your wife in the chat says, "Do we have to watch football now?"
Not right now. I can't do that to her. But if we did watch football, it'd be just me, so you don't have to worry about it. It's something that will be considered in the near future. I think it would be a good idea to dabble in a new sport.
Yeah,
that's
just
all I'm saying.
A little dabble.
There's a fight that's gonna break out in the chat. I'm just guaranteeing this right now. But no, I would never drag her into it.
Okay,
it's a different.
Well, you heard it here. He's not gonna drag you into it.
But yeah, other than that, I just wanted to know because I was curious. I think it's pretty awesome we have so many fans of football in there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all I could say about that. I'm gonna pick a team though. I'm not too worried about it. I'll pick a team.
You're not worried about it?
No, I just gotta commit. That's the thing. I'll pick a team all day. I just gotta commit.
I think you just gotta pick the Raiders, Nevada.
The Nevada Raiders?
Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, right. Yeah, seriously, because it's based on the city.
Well, yeah. Well, not really.
How does it work? Like, how do they come up with their names?
I don't know. Obviously, the Raiders are a team already.
Yeah.
So they just moved to Las Vegas, so they call them that, the Oakland Raiders and stuff like that. But a brand new team. Actually, I think the newest team in the NFL is probably the Panthers.
The Panthers?
Yeah, I remember them being formed when I was like in elementary school.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Oh, as an established team.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So I think they're the newest team in it. No, actually, the Houston Texans is probably the newest team.
The newest team. I mean, dude, we got a chat that will literally tell us the answer. They got this. They got this on lock.
Yeah, Nate Burleson did make it to the NFL. He played for the Seattle Seahawks, and he was from UNR.
Oh shit, dude! We have fire in the chat tonight.
Yeah.
We have fire in the chat tonight. So yeah, that's pretty sick. I mean, other than that, what's the next best sport? I mean, basketball.
Well, you're a basketball fan, but let's talk real quick. Speaking of sports, I went out and bought the new UFC game. It is hard.
Undisputed? The new Undisputed?
UFC 4. Whatever it's called.
Sick.
Yeah.
Right on.
It's hard.
Yeah. The games have always been hard.
Yeah.
I feel like. And then every year, or whenever they come out with a new one, it's always increasingly difficult to do grapples.
Yeah.
It's not like as simple as like you press a button and it grapples. It's like you have to hold, grab, and then he'll grab with that arm or this arm. And so I know
it's almost
complex.
Like a scuff controller would be like perfect for
right?
UFC because
that'd be so funny.
It's a lot of weird things you got to do with your fingers to like get there.
Yeah,
it's pretty hard.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's definitely been a complex kind of a game. I like the game though. That's definitely one of the games I first picked up when they dropped the first UFC game.
Yeah.
Coming from the WWE games, I buy all the wrestling games, the WrestleMania whatevers. I buy them all. I love.
But those are so simple.
They are.
Those are
simple.
those are awesome.
100%.
I couldn't believe how technical this UFC 4 is. So I got some plans for that. Some videos that we're gonna predict
Okay.
the future fights with
Sick.
us playing and stuff. So that's why I got it. But I was like, damn, dude, it's not even that fun.
Can we? Is there any way, like in the future, that we can generate any video games through?
Yeah.
To show them, like us play a game, and they can see kind of like that'd be kind of
Absolutely.
sick. That'd be kind of sick.
Yeah. So other than that, nothing.
No,
So
absolutely.
you guys gonna be in Disneyland for Christmas?
No, we come just before that. Literally, like the moment before that.
Is this trip kind of like your Christmas present?
In a way, yeah, definitely. It's more of a getaway, to be honest. It's
that's
more of
nice.
like, get the fuck out of here. Most of my family, they went to Mexico. Big family, like, get together out there. And then on my dad's side, they're pretty much in California. So we just said fuck it, and we'll just kind of do our own thing this time, just this year. And then make probably, hopefully, a tradition of it. Out of it. That'd be nice.
Hell yeah, that's a nice tradition.
That'd be sweet.
Corey in the chat says, Jorge, what other games do you play other than first-person shooters? It's Call of Duty, man.
Fortnite.
I'm a real man.
You play Fortnite?
Yeah, I play Fortnite.
Yeah.
I played
what's
the
that?
new season, Fortnite. The new Battle Pass is out. I always forget because I buy it for my kids. One of them's on the Switch and one of them's on the PS4. And they're not like linked to any cards or anything like that, so they don't like buy stuff.
I see.
So I always forget. So this is my reminder, but I always forget. I get tons of V-Bucks, but to buy the Battle Pass, you have to buy it with real money, not V-Bucks.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I go
Or
in
I
there.
probably forgot.
So I'm gonna gift it to my son as
Got
a
it.
gift,
Got it.
and it's like $8.99. I'm like, but I got like 50,000 V-Bucks.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, I always forget that.
Dang.
So
that
then I have all these V-Bucks.
Uh huh.
So I bought the pass for myself because
Got it.
for yourself you could buy it with V-Bucks, but
Yeah.
as a gift,
Right.
you have to buy it like with your credit card. So it's like
Got
$8.99. So it's
Got
like
it.
I had to buy it for both of them, and I'm like, dude.
So essentially, it's not like Apex and Call of Duty where you get the credentials or you get coins and then
Yeah.
you can utilize those coins
No.
towards it. That
Well,
sucks.
but see, I don't know. Like, I don't know in Call of Duty if you can gift the battle pass to someone else.
I've never tried, but I mean, it
On-
probably would require a card.
And on Fortnite,
Wouldn't surprise me.
you can basically gift anything. So like a
Skins
skin
and
I could
shit.
buy with V-Bucks.
Right. And
But it's just the battle pass. They require you to buy it
ah,
with your credit
it's
card.
kind of annoying.
Yeah, so it's annoying because I already bought all these V-Bucks thinking
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. And then I get there and I'm like, dude. So then I have a ton of V-Bucks. So then I'm like, I'll buy it for myself even though I don't play that much. But it was fun. Actually, the new guns are pretty cool in there.
Yeah.
There's one with like a sight on it. And my kid came up. He's like, hey, that gun that has a little like red laser in the middle, that one's so good. And I'm like, yeah. And we were just talking about last podcast. Go check it out. We did a full review of Headshot Red Dot and how it helps you out. And it can help you out even on a game like Fortnite.
Right.
So that's what it made me laugh because I was like, we were just talking about that. Now there's a gun in Fortnite that has a red laser on it. And my kid's like, I love that gun because it helps him.
Yeah.
You know? So headshotreddot.com, get yourself a device. Make sure you order some for before Christmas.
Yeah.
It's a good little stocking stuffer.
Yeah, that would be sick. Gosh, I can't, man. Do you remember the Fortnite days, dude? Fortnite days?
I still have Fortnite
Damn,
days.
Fortnite days.
Hey, Corey
guys.
says, Jorge, you and Roger Smash Bros. Who wins? Roger wins 100% of the time.
Well, that's an unfair question, only because Jorge showed up as my manager, right? To a Smash Brothers tournament a couple times, and what was it? I don't even remember if I got top five the remaining five, and it was out of like 30 kids.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
a
quite a
pretty
bit.
big crowd, and I got top five, which was pretty sweet. And
I was actually impressed, yes.
but Jorge did buy the game, and he tried grinding it out. It's just, I feel like to get to the level of like tournament style, I think you just had to have been playing it since day one.
Yeah.
honestly, like because people, it's
And you gotta
it's
really
any
like
game,
it. I get bored.
right? It's like any game, like any game that you enjoy and you want to kind of compete.
Yeah.
You gotta grind and
Yeah.
like you gotta keep grinding. So it's like that's rough. But yeah, dude. I mean,
That's the hard thing. Like, I get bored with a lot of games. Like, they're saying I need some variety in my in my
Dude,
game. But
Corey, #1 variety gamer.
but that's the thing. Like, I do give a lot of games a chance, and they're fun at the moment. But then after a while, it's not the same as like logging on to Warzone, and each game is different. Sometimes you do really good, sometimes you do okay, and other times you just get clapped. But it's always fun.
Right.
It's different,
Right.
and that's what brings it fun. If it was the same exact thing,
Yeah.
then it wouldn't be fun no more.
It's like cheating.
Yeah.
How we talked about it, like how people cheat on the old Call of Duty, or hopefully they don't do it in this new Vanguard. But we think, how is that any fun? Like, if you have aimbot that shoots at the head, and you get every dub, and you have 100 million dubs and you're on your belt because you're just cheating your way through, it just doesn't end up being fun. But yeah, that's essentially what it is. I mean, but I do like that there's a lot of skill involved, and being a variety gamer is hard. It's very hard. I think a variety streamer is even harder.
Yeah.
It's so much harder because people expect you to be excellent at something, but I don't think a lot of them realize that it's hard to be a variety streamer, and I give kudos to those out there that can play variety games and do it for hours.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I could do that.
I think you can do that. I think it just depends on the audience. And it depends on how entertaining you are, because a lot of times I'm watching people for entertainment, not necessarily because they're good at something.
Same.
So it's like,
Same.
I think that's what it depends on. But
there's a time when I'm watching a streamer play the game that I like, then he switches to the game that I hate. Done.
Yeah. See ya.
It's all gone. Yeah. 40K
Stupid.
viewers, and that's it.
Yeah.
Dude, that scared the shit out of me.
You don't do that. If you're a top streamer, just stick to what you do. But unless you're a variety streamer, which there's not. And speaking of that,
Not a
like,
lot of 'em.
dude, I don't really know many of them, but like, Dr. Lupa, what's he doing? He just streams
Tarkov. He's obsessed.
It blows my mind, and it
obsessed.
blows my mind that people actually watch that.
It's a different kind of game. I don't know how the game works. Dude, chat probably knows, but I don't know how the game... Because there's a lot of waiting. You know what I mean? There's a lot of camping it out and staying alive, and it's a strategy game for sure.
But
I think that's what makes it
what blows my mind...
suspenseful.
I think it's more of like... I think it's blows up my mind that he has an audience still. So that must say something about him and his personality.
Yeah, I mean...
Because it's
he's
like watching
hilarious.
that.
Yeah.
Is he?
To me, he's funny. Maybe because he's just a dad, just trying to be funny, and I get all like the dad jokes. His humor is our age, so it's like I get it. Like, that's actually pretty fucking funny. Same with Tim Tatman. He's our age, literally. Like, he's 30, 31, 32. And he loves like all the rock music that we like, all the punk, all the alternative music we like. He likes relatively everything that we enjoy for the most part. And I think that's why I enjoy watching him. But as soon as he plays Valorant, for example, I'm like, I can't watch this.
Or Halo. Like, he's been playing Halo. I'm like...
He played Halo.
I'll see you later.
Nate Shot plays Halo. And I'm like, I can't watch you, bro. I'm like your #1 fan. And I can't watch you play Halo for this many hours. It's crazy, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. I get you just have to be unique.
Hey, speaking of rock bands and stuff, the song that played at the very intro of the stream, the countdown, I don't think the countdown was working, but they're called The Main Event. They're some of my buddies, and actually Mike Mason at one point was the guitarist for them. But I wanted to get Vinny, one of the main guitar players, on there, and his brother, which is the lead singer, on the show.
That'd be sick. That was them?
Yeah, so I don't know if you were down to travel to the Modesto, Lodi area to go interview them, or we could do it over Face or Zoom or whatever. But
Zoom, Face, Space, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm down to travel. Whatever's convenient for them.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm down to do either
cool.
one.
Yeah, because I wanted to get them on there. I know Vinny's big into playing some video games and stuff like that. And his brother, he's just a very entertaining guy. He has a lot of cool stuff going on. So I think it'd be kind of cool to introduce him to the show.
That'd be sick.
And then just kind of hear his life story. But that was The Main Event. If you guys were wondering, the song is called Heroes Day.
What a cool name for a band.
Yeah. And I basically made it because I don't want to get flagged for shit.
Ah, gotcha.
You understand? YouTube, how you are.
That's like, it's almost like it's our song. So just know that. But
yeah, I have all the rights to this song. So don't even dare when I post a clip or I do anything being like, yo, you don't got... No. Okay?
You know, that's impressive. Okay, so first of all, the song's sick.
Yeah.
Right? Second of all, I was curious to why you're playing the whole song. I thought you were doing a small snippet.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, dope. This will be sick. It might get clipped because you know how YouTube is.
Yeah.
But now that I know, I'm like, oh, shit. That's fucking rad. Do you guys like the song? Do you guys listen to it? 10 for 10? That intro's lit.
Yeah. If
It
you
really
didn't,
is.
you could go back after this and you could check it out. But yeah, they got a lot of cool songs that I have access to.
You know what I'd love to know? I'd love to know if we can get any big name streamer, gamer, celebrity, actress, singing chick, singing dude on the podcast. Who would it be? I'd just love to know. The number one person that's because like a lot of podcasts wish they can get The Rock on, but The Rock's like, no, dude, I don't do podcasts. I'm good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, this is an example. I'm just saying as an example. But if we can get anybody on here, who would it be? I'd be sick. But if
And let's kind of make it realistic too. Like
We could do
The
realistic.
Rock is not gonna happen. But like
He
a
just
Travis
won't fit here.
Pastrana
he just won't fit.
could.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
We have a lot of Pastrana fans.
Angelina Jolie most likely won't happen.
She's too tall.
But the singer Pink, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I know her husband. So stuff like that. Like we have some connections. So let's
Yeah.
be realistic with it.
These are connections that I'm.
Corey obviously says The Rock.
The Rock, you fucking idiots! Come on, like
Brandon says you want Juju on your podcast. He's a wide receiver for the Steelers.
that'd be
He's
lit.
a gamer.
I was just gonna say, isn't he a gamer? I
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
But there's a lot of them. I mean, Bronny James. He's on FaZe Clan.
That'd be sick.
The guy fighting this weekend in the UFC card, he's getting a really big name for himself. And I just totally forgot it. The rainbow hair guy. But he's a big time Warzone player. I always watch him on Twitch.
That's tight.
So he's on there. There's a lot of like celebrity people that are really, really into gaming.
That's tight. That's tight. Speaking of people getting on and getting them onto the podcast, we do have the lineup, and we're excited to have them on. It's gonna be sick. We're hoping for. I mean, I don't know if we're name dropping yet.
No, not yet.
Okay,
Not
but-
till we have people actually confirmed.
Yeah. Well, they're relatively confirmed. We just gotta pick a day, right? I mean, like that works for both of us.
Maybe.
That's something like that. We might have to go to their house or whatever it is, but we have some pretty cool, relatively big stars in my opinion. I think they're good enough, you know, in my opinion. We'll be able to see them.
Who would you want to interview?
Who would I
Okay,
wanna
give me
interview?
two interviews. Your
Realistic and unrealistic.
realistically that could possibly happen.
Okay.
And then one that's just your dream interview.
Okay, so right out the gate, just because you guys know how nerdy I am, my dream interview would probably be Nate Shot for
Oh.
sure. I just like have to. He. I feel like him
I
and
thought you were gonna
it's-
say The Rock for some reason.
No,
You like The Rock, don't you?
I love The
Like,
Rock.
yeah,
I do.
okay.
I do. I mean,
But your dream one is Nate Shot.
I'd say Nate Shot because of.
I think that could happen.
I do. Honestly, I do. I feel like Nate Shot would be like my dream conversation. Oh, actually, no. There's one person that I would love to talk to have on the podcast, and that would be Mr. Beast himself. Only because I'm big into like how people go from one to two, and it's like in my best interest, obviously, you know, because I love basketball players. I'm sure there's football players that I would grow to love. Golfers and like, you know, this range of celebrities that could honestly be endless, you know. I mean, Robert Downey Jr., my favorite, and like, you know, one of my favorite
he'd be
people.
dope. Yeah.
Johnny Depp, another one of my favorite actors. But see, and as far as like far-fetched goes, something that seems it's unattainable would be either Ninja
Nate.
or
Nate Shot or Mr.
yeah,
Beast.
Nate Shot or Mr. Beast.
Okay.
Which would be sick. But I think somebody that would be doable, dude, that's tough because there's like a variety of them that I wouldn't mind. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody that we probably can do. You mentioned Pink's husband.
Yeah, or Pink.
Or boyfriend or Pink
Her husband,
herself.
yeah.
I mean, her husband. I mean, doesn't he do stuff?
Yeah, he's a dirt bike guy.
Right? I don't know. It's something. I'm not picky when it comes to the ones that are attainable, I guess. As odd as that sounds.
I'm gonna throw this one out there just so I could throw it in the universe. It's attainable, and I know people that are basically one phone call away and all that and everything. So I want to throw it out there. But beginning of the year, I want Stone Cold Steve Austin sitting right here, or us in his studio interviewing him.
It's a good one.
So
both of us have met him once.
So
you probably met him more, but I've met him once.
So I think that's a attainable one that hopefully we can pull off for you guys. I would love to interview him and ask him all about wrestling games.
I would smash 2 beers with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't drink beer. I would too.
Yeah, I would fucking throw him back.
So hopefully we do it in his studio and not ours.
Yeah.
So sick. He has the studio literally like 30 minutes away from us.
That'd be so sick.
So I'm just saying.
That'd be lit.
Steve, hit me up, or I'll hit you up.
Yeah.
Just answer the call, man. But I think that would be cool.
That'd be lit. That'd be absolutely lit.
Yeah, it'd just be kind of cool. Like, you know, you're a big figure, but he doesn't strike me as a video game player.
Right.
But you're such a big figure that you're in many video games.
Yeah, he's in
and that being wrestling games.
Right.
So what do you think about it? What are your experiences? What's your favorite? Or do you just show up, do your thing, and you're like, I don't even care. I've never even watched a single clip of that game. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So I think
that's many questions.
There's a lot of cool questions we could ask him just in general about gaming, and then also all the other stuff that he does.
Yeah, I think that'd be really lit.
Yeah.
You know what we didn't do, though? I'm just going to say, I know the chat might be blowing up right now for other things, but we didn't talk about this background.
Yeah. I don't think we've ever talked about it.
Let's talk about it. I mean, we got asked about it in the chat.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this.
Oh, is that what he was saying? Francisco, if
This
you're still in the
background
chat, I wasn't sure what you were talking about, collection or whatever, but
I mean,
yeah.
you could just briefly.
Got some art pieces and just some goyaki.
He's being overly modest, dude. Like he's got 4 of the goats sitting back here. You guys can. I don't know if you guys can see it. It might be too blurry or out of focus.
Kinda.
Do you want to tell them the 4 you have, or maybe why you picked the 4?
Kind of like my 4 favorite like music: Johnny Cash, Tupac, Biggie, and Michael Jackson. I do want to say this though, so you guys could see that. Maybe this is more towards the artiste in the chat. There's a certain artiste in there, but you guys want to send me pieces, art, anything that I could put back there. I will put it back there and showcase it, and then talk about it. So I think that'd be kind of cool to have, fans send stuff out. That way we could put it back there, and you guys could always see that stuff, and keep it a rotation, like put new stuff up there. I think that would be kind of cool.
We'll do collectibles, letters, notes, dick pics, anything like you guys want to send over. We'll dig it all and we'll put it up there. Who cares?
Stupid.
Francisco says, let's change the topic.
Let's hear it.
And your most embarrassing drunk story.
My most embarrassing drunk story. I
don't really have one.
Okay, I do. So this was for my brother's after bachelor party. We were at a buddy's house, and
you guys had an after bachelor party?
Yeah.
The after party after the party.
Yeah, so there was a bachelor party in Vegas, and then we came back, and then we did the night before of the wedding.
You guys didn't get enough.
And no, I guess not. It should have been. It should very well would have been. Yeah, and I don't want to get into the specifics because I don't want all the details out there. But for the most part, I took one for the team for my brother, being the team, and he needed a function the next day. I was like, no, I'll do it. You need to be getting married tomorrow, so I'll take this for you and whatever, right? And so I got insanely messed up, and I ended up barfing, and there was footage. And,
I don't know if that's embarrassing because that happens to everybody.
Yeah, but like I think when there's footage, that makes it a little bit more embarrassing because you're just there. You get asked if you're having a good time, you're not, and all that stuff. I don't have anything tremendously embarrassing like where like I don't know, my clothes gets ripped off or nothing too crazy. I'm trying to think. I really am. I mean because I've done some pretty stupid shit.
I'm a very big instigator, so I kind of make people do stuff. So I'm kind of there. Michaela says It must have been embarrassing because she says that's the exact story that she was thinking about that you were gonna say.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. She was one of the few, many people that were there that witnessed it. I was gonna say few, but I mean, I think because I only remember a couple people.
Yeah.
At the time.
Okay, that happens.
Respectfully,
man. That happens. Hey, Brandon, if you want to send some art, I will definitely put it up there for display. I would appreciate that.
I mean, I don't think I'd shout at anybody that I know better with art. As far as like anything you want drawn or anything like that would be sick. Like he just does such a good job, so I definitely shout out to him.
Hey, contact me after the show here, and then I'll send you my address. Send me something. We'll put it up there and definitely have it on display. And then hopefully some people will reach out for you for because Brandon sells his art, so you could do some pieces for other people.
Yeah, that'd be sick. If you could put your name in the chat, dude, also for your Instagram, I'd love to say it out loud because I know it was something else before, but you recently switched. And your following, it's impeccable. Like it's sick.
Yeah,
so.
and we're a cool channel where you can hype yourself up in the chat. Because other places don't let you do that.
Dude, no.
So
like,
annoying.
If you hop into like a stream where they're somewhat popping and then their mods come in and they're like, hey, you can't do that. You can't talk about anything that's yours.
Mm-hmm.
Then it does kind of blow my mind. I get it, though. Like, I get it. But it still annoys me.
Yeah.
Like, I can't get away from the fact that it annoys me.
Well, yeah, when you have like 1,000 like people chatting in your chat and it's just going by and everyone's just like, hey, check out my Twitch, check out my YouTube. I guess it'd be annoying, but you know, it's like whatever.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be losing those viewers that go and check out his Twitter. Whatever.
Most likely people are not going to do it.
Or most likely people don't do it. They just don't care. They're just like, it's another spammer.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever. But the way me and Jorge see it is like, because Jorge is really big into marketing, and this, not to get off the tracks at all, really, but for every maybe 5 people that see it, maybe one will be like, fuck it, I'll click into that and see how what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And that brings one more person into your channel.
You know what's wild is we're already at 50 minutes.
Yeah, but we got to talk about the thing you're telling me about because I'm excited.
What was I telling you about?
What's coming out the end of this year?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm a big fan.
We're gonna review. I saw that there was. We're really into the show, Cobra Kai.
Mm-hmm. And there's a trailer drop.
So a trailer dropped and it's coming out. The actual show I think is coming out on the 31st. So it's kind of weird.
So sudden. I love it.
Yeah, but we're gonna watch that and react to it right now. So if you guys are,
I'm sure you guys can see it too. They can see it too, right?
Yeah, they'll be able to.
Sick.
All right, so excuse the
Sick.
the mess here for real quick until I put it on. That was a big trailer.
That's sick.
Kind of made it boring in a way. But yeah, I'm excited for the show for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped. I mean,
but it's like they're introducing these new characters or the villains because the 2 main characters they're gonna be together, and I don't know, because that Johnny Lawrence dude is super funny because he's the villain,
right?
But now he's gonna be the good guy.
Yeah, I got you.
So
yeah, I mean, they just did a good job. That's all I could say. I'm a big fan. Hopefully everybody got a chance to see that. What do you guys think?
Yeah, you guys see that?
I hope you guys did. That was sick. Unless they just thought that we stopped the podcast.
Nah, it was
abruptly. But yeah, that was sick. Hopefully you guys did get a chance to see it. If you guys didn't, then check out the trailer. We watched it on YouTube. It's lit. It's definitely one of our favorite shows.
Yeah,
my favorite show, without a doubt. My wife and I watched. We binge it. That's the only cool thing about Netflix. They dropped the whole season. Yeah. Where it's like Disney Plus is like.
So they're dropping it on the 31st. So they're like, hey, people are gonna be home instead of going out, getting hammered, getting embarrassing drunk stories for the new year. Yeah. You can stay at home and watch Cobra Kai.
That's it. That's all you gotta do.
Hey, which girl would you pick out of the good girl or the bad girl? You know what I'm talking about, right? Man.
Yeah. Well, okay. Let me put it this way: the good girl to me is more attractive in a sense that she's kind of all there. The other one's kind of a psycho bitch.
Okay, so you're taking personality as well.
I'm absolutely taking personality. And coming from a green belt, okay? Just so you guys know, when you guys fight with anger, you won't win. No. And that psycho bitch, I don't remember her name. What is her name?
I don't know.
psycho bitch with the hair, with the purple hair, she will lose because she fights with anger, coming from a three-striped green belt.
Yeah,
not 3 stripes, 2 stripes.
And her dad is Daniel LaRusso.
Mm-hmm.
The good girl.
The good girl.
Yeah.
The good girl is she's focused.
Yeah,
she's
got the Miyagi-Do.
Yeah,
karate.
She got the Miyagi-Do up in Ho.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'll take it. I think it's sick. I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good show. Good season. I think the last one, obviously, right? I mean,
no.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be last season.
No, because I think they're introducing these like new villains.
Yeah,
that they're gonna have to do something and leave us in a cliffhanger for
another one?
for season 5, and then maybe it gets resolved.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Damn, I didn't even think of it that way.
Yeah.
See?
Chat saying, I saw it looks awesome. Now I want to do a marathon of the original 3, then binge the series.
That sounds fantastic.
That's a lot of watching.
And start now.
Yeah.
Right?
Your wife does say, I agree, Brandon. I want to do the same.
That sounds like we should do that.
Sounds like a lot of miles on the eyes there. Watching Karate Kid.
I love this show. Oh man, I don't think I get a chance to watch or talk about it with my friends often because it's just like a one and done for me and my wife. We're like, we fucking binge it and then we kind of keep it to ourselves. I mean, granted, we do ask people like you work with, but I just love sharing with it in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, let's fucking go. It's gonna be sick.
There's a lot of stuff
So
that's out there that I really want to watch.
Have you started Hawkeye?
No.
Fuck.
Dude, Hawkeye, Loki.
Loki's
None of those.
so
the only one
good.
I saw was the Falcon. And I still have like a few episodes.
Dude.
So I haven't been on it.
I gotta say one thing. Can I say one thing about Spider-Man? Because I've been on this fucking trip for the last 3 podcasts.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so they leaked the full album of the Spider-Man movie, the new Spider-Man movie. Right? And they keep saying, no, Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire aren't in it. But it just so happens that on this soundtrack that was released, song 19 or something like that is called Unite. And I heard it on YouTube because you can't just pick it up on Spotify, unfortunately. And it's a remixed version of Tobey Maguire's intro song and Andrew Garfield's intro song. And it gave me goosebumps instantly. I was like, this is the fucking part, dude. This is when they walk in and they're like, they fucking show their old fucking gray Spider-Man dicks and they're like, this is fucking it. This is how we take care of business. I'm just saying I'm super excited. Just saying.
That's Roger right now.
It's literally.
To all his Spider-Man haters,
yeah,
that's Roger.
Yeah.
On a weekly basis. Anytime something new pops up,
gotcha, bitch.
It's literally well fucking deserved.
Real quick, do we have any? I don't at all because I don't watch any of it. But Francisco in the chat is asking recommendations for any good anime. He's only watched Pokemon stuff.
Oh, bro, yeah. Dude, you're in the right chat. That's the thing. You're in the chat for anime. Like, it's very situational, of course, but I actually took a page out of your brother's suggestion. Your brother, Panch, told me to watch My Hero, and it ended up being my all-time favorite show, like anime as far as that goes. Attack on Titan, really, really slow start, but it's a fantastic fucking manga. It is a unbelievable storyline. But for me, I've always liked the kiddier kind of animation, so less gruesome, preferably. But I mean, with the exception of Attack on Titan, of course, because that's a little on the darker side, but it's super good. But yeah, you're in the right chat, bro. If you have any questions as far as like what kind of anime you're looking for, this is the chat to ask because they are on fire with that shit. Literally, they will give you ratings. They'll tell you run times, how long certain manga goes for and shit. So like, yeah, they got you covered, bro. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good thing because I have no clue.
Dude, you gotta get on the boat.
Anime's
so sick, bro.
There's so much other stuff that I need to watch that
actually
I can't be wasting my time.
you're quoting everybody ever.
Yeah.
Honestly.
No, but that was what I was leading into this topic is that there's so many shows and so many like actually movies that have been released. On Netflix, the new movie, The Rock and what's his face?
Oh, Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, their movie. Forget what it's called.
Red something, I think.
Yeah, Red something.
Yeah.
They're already saying that they're going to have a sequel to it, and it's already the most streamed movie on Netflix, so it's broke all the records.
Have you seen it already?
Yeah, so I watched that. It was decent. It was entertaining. What else? There's
the sequel for the Chris Hemsworth movie. Remember Extraction?
Yeah.
That's coming out.
Okay.
That's just, I love the movie. So the fact that he's
I'm not sure what this was on, but the new Home Alone remake.
Disney Plus.
Yeah, so we watched that. It was okay.
I hated it.
My kids liked it.
My kid loved it too. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, so if you got kids, they'll love it, especially if they like the other Home Alones. It's not as violent or anything like that. It's more quirky. Stupid. I don't know.
It's way less violent.
Yeah, but it's entertaining enough.
It is.
But
it is. It's how kids want it.
Yeah. So there's a lot of movies like that come out.
Yeah.
So there's a ton of stuff that I need to watch.
Absolutely. Jorge guns me for making any sort of sounds. I have made it a point to try to not touch this fucking table to like keep sounds pure. And here I go, fucking. Is that plugged in okay still?
Well, can you hear it?
I
think we're good.
I feel like I hear him myself, but we're good.
Thank you guys for tuning in and being live in the chat this week. I know we didn't really talk much games. We're going to let the whole week go by for the new Warzone map. That's not really out like officially for Warzone. It's what is it? The Vanguard.
Yeah.
Type
Pacific.
mode. Yeah.
Yeah. Vanguard style. Yeah.
So they opened it up for Vanguard people that bought the game first. So he played it. I wasn't able to play it, but today I actually played it. Just that mode. So I think maybe next week sometime or something like that, they're going to actually be dropping the Battle Royale map.
Right, and then we'll be able to talk about it a little bit more because now it's very limited.
And it's super. I mean, like each game to get into a game, it took about 10 to 15 minutes waiting.
Right. To
get in a game, which I don't understand. It's like, what's going on here? But it was super fun. The ground loot was pretty fun, pretty good. So I'm excited to actually play the actual Warzone Battle Royale of it. I like the map. I think it's cool so far. I haven't really explored too many areas, but we'll definitely bring more gameplay next week to the episode. But we want to give you guys a big shout out. Thank you guys for tuning in, being live in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Tell all your friends.
We got some final trickles, it looks like, at the end of the chat right now.
Yes.
I don't have my glasses on, but I could see faces.
Brandon says, did we cover the remastered Diablo 2? We actually haven't talked about that.
No, but this would be a great topic for our next episode. The reason why I say that is because this is like a feeler for getting more and more people being aggressive in the chat. This is sick, guys. Like, I fucking love it. This is exactly what we want. If this can become more and more of a talking to the chat kind of a podcast, video games, nerdy stuff, music, movies, that's exactly the goal we're going for. This makes this so much easier and a lot more fun. But we're definitely gonna, dang dude, there's a lot we're gonna cover, and the questions, spot on.
Literally, and I do know the game was delayed just like every other game was too, so there's a lot of stuff going on with it right now. So next week will be heavier on the games. We just kind of excited that there's a good chat today. Asking different questions. We did have a Warzone talk, and what's it called? Pokemon Go has a lot of updates right now. So if you're actually playing the Pokemon Go game on your phone, it's a lot of cool stuff going on over there that we'll cover next week. A lot of new events and stuff coming for next year. Hopefully some events that we'll be able to attend in person. And that they already released the days and stuff like that. So just kind of waiting on location to see where those locations are. And
I've been asked in the past, guys, like if you guys wanted to join the podcast, we'd love to have guests. So like if you guys just want to hop on and shoot the shit with us, we have an extra mic. We'd love to do it. I know that Brandon and the gang come to Carson every now and then. So
you're more than welcome in the studio for sure.
So sick. So much fun. Any of you guys out there that want to join us would be great. Just in addition to, bullshitting. So that'd be sick. Yeah, looks like we have more. Dude, I love the chat tonight. This is so sick. So hopefully this becomes a much more aggressive chat like this from here on out. We would love, I mean, if we need to change the times, you know, like if we have to change the time to like 5:30 to 7:30, like whatever, you know, like, because if it starts getting more and more hectic like this, we'd love to just answer all the questions.
Yeah.
And then
then eventually we kind of want to just have it where we kind of just talk more to the chat towards the end of the show.
Yeah. No, we'll reach that point. Yeah, absolutely. Because we'll have our segments and everything, and then we'll talk to you guys throughout and at the end as well. So thank you guys for joining us for this podcast, guys. This was sick. I had a blast. This is like a really cool platform formula that we're doing. If you guys like the soundboard and everything that we're doing, I mean, let us know, please. And then the number one thing that we ask is tell as many people that you know that may be relatively interested in our podcast to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button and the bell to get that reminder that we are going to be live. We do this regularly every Thursday. We love doing this for you guys. Stay tuned. We'll do some more reactions, some more stupid shit. We got to do tastings. I hate hot stuff, and Jorge wants to test my fucking taste buds. So that's something we're going to do for you guys. With that said...
What'd you say? You said I wanted to taste your taste buds?
No, you wanted to test my taste buds.
Nice.
You can take it for what you want. It's all good. We've had weirder moments. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen,
hell no to the no, no, no. Hell to the no.
Can I get a camera?
Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Hell
Alrighty.
no, no.
Well,
it's a long one. That's long as fuck.
yeah, I could stop it at any time, but I think it deserved the entirety for what I thought I heard coming out of your mouth.
Okay. I mean, that worked. That worked out. I'm sure. That worked out. I can't get a hell no in the chat.
And we got a Brittany Tucker in the chat.
What is up?
What's up, Brittany? Thanks for tuning in.
Dude, I love it.
We're about to end the show, but thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you're not late next time.
Subscribe, like, bell, all the above. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you guys again next week. Hopefully sooner than later, because that'd be lit. And then we also have all of our socials, so just check us out. The Gamer Boys, Pilot Hero, and Jorge signing off again. Ladies and gentlemen, peace out and game on.
Game on.